All right, this is homework video due December 6th. So yes, you might be getting it on November 22nd, but it's not going to be due for 2 weeks because of the Thanksgiving holiday. All right, so we're going to be talking about the distributive property in multiplication, and it's when we take an array and divide it into two parts, making two smaller multiplication facts, making it easier to solve. So in this sample box here, we have the original array, which right here is 3 rows of 5. So we've got 3 rows, 5 in each row. What is 3 times 5? Well, we could add them up. 5 plus 5 plus 5, which equals 15. But over here, what we have is breaking it down into two smaller equations. So if you split your array into two different parts, then you've got 3 rows of 3 over here. And then you have 3 rows of 2 over here. So that's just what this is saying up here. 3 rows of 3 equals 9, and 3 rows of 2 equals 6. Then you would add 9 plus 6 to get 15, which of course is our same answer as the original 3 rows of 5. So it says, what is 3 times 3 plus 2? Well, 3 plus 2 is 5. So what is 3 times 5? 15. All right, moving on down. We have this original array here. And so we're going to put our rows first. So we want to go ahead and underline the number of rows. 3 rows. How many in each row? 7. So you might be saying, I don't know my 3s, or I don't know my 7s. And so we're going to take this same array and let's break it into two easier facts. So if you break the array into two separate facts, right, we can do that one and we can do this one, then we have 3 rows of 4, 3 times 4, and we have 3 rows of 3, 3 times 3. So I'm just going to take what I did and put it down in this box. The facts are 3 times 4 equals 12, and 3 times 3, which equals 9. So I'm going to take 12, add it to 9, and my answer is 21. So that's mental math that I did. I really did 12 plus 10, which is 22, and then took 1 away. Let's go to the back. All right, so we have this huge array up here that we need to write down rows and columns. So let's underline the rows. 4. And the number in each row. 12. Okay, so maybe we're not on our 4s yet. So instead of counting every single box, let's take a shortcut. Split it into facts that you know. So let's do 4 rows of 6. And 4 rows of 6. And this just becomes a double. Okay, so 4 rows of 6. We're going to write here. And if you add them up, 6, 12, 18, 24. And 4 rows of 6. Same. So I'm going to take these products, add them together. And that gives me 4 times 12. Which reminds me I might have forgotten to write it on this side. Yep. All right, and then this one here. Make an array to show 3 times 8. Be sure your symbols are arranged in neat rows and columns. All right, so I'm just going to draw 8 rows. Oh, no, 3 rows, sorry. 1, 2, 3. And since they used squares for the rest of the paper, I'll just use squares. So you're going to draw whatever shape you want is fine, but you need to make sure you're drawing the same size, the same shape, all the way across the best that you can. You don't want to space them out. You want them to be even. Okay, so however you do the top row, you match it with the next row. Now draw a dotted line in your illustration to divide the array into 2 arrays. Okay, and then we'll write the answer. So I like, since this is 8 in each row, to me, it makes sense just to split it in half, and then I have a double. So if I look at this side here, I've got 3 rows of 4. And if I do this side, I've got the same exact thing. 3 rows of 4. So down here I'm going to write 3 times 4. I know that's 12. 3 times 4. I know that's 12. 12 plus 12 is mental math. Right? And that shows me that 3 times 8 equals 24. So if I know 3 times 4, then I know double that, which is 3 times 8. And that's it. You get 2 weeks on this worksheet, and it's only a 7-minute video. You're welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. We're thankful for you, and we love you.